The cameras are fixed to one man. The big news is he's been deemed fit enough to start, and we're live next on EA TV. And this is the scene here at the Emirates Stadium in North London, and I'm delighted to be able to report that it's a perfect day weather-wise. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Arsenal up against Crystal Palace.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Could be! And not cleared away properly. And that's a very good parry. Oh, it's a penalty. Can they get themselves in front? Well, no card handed out. He gets away with a rebuke.
Well, a lot of referees would have booked him there, but I'm with him on this one. No yellow card for me.
Can he make it 1-0? A goal! Calmly taken spot kick.
Well, here it is again. He makes it look so easy. The keeper dives slightly early, and he passes it into the other side. Really confident finish.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Tomiyasu. Well, let's join Alex Scott now, because I'm hearing, Alex, the situation has changed in the Wolves game.
It's a goal for Villa. It was a nice pullback, a low-driven shot. They couldn't do anything about that one. It's now 1-0 with 8 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Goal on the ball. Adeyemi. And showing fine vision. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, as we glance at the table, it really is shaping up to be a captivating season. Highly competitive, especially at the summit.
Well, what a great title race this looks like being. Yes, there's a long way to go.
It's there for him. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Really good challenge. Saka. Mikel Merino. Tomiyasu. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Merino. Brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
He's driven in the corner. Not all that convincing defensively. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, it could be on for him here. Must finish. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And pushed onto the woodwork. Tomiyasu. It's been well nigh impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of the game. A matter of whether he was going to be able to play or not, and with that in mind, we all looked at the team sheet with a good deal of interest today, Stuart.
Well, he's only been out for a short while, so he shouldn't have lost too much fitness. In fact, the rest may have done him some good. I'm looking forward to seeing him play here.
Lookman. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. In possession to give them the lead, maybe. Oh, blocked it! Oh, and he didn't miss by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and it probably deserved a goal.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be...
Oh, he's in behind them here, Derek.
And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Ian Madsen. And that'll be a Palace throw-in.
Well, the stats don't lie. Arsenal had most of the possession, but their attacking play hasn't been good enough so far. There's been too many safe passes and no real penetration. They certainly need to up the tempo if they're going to get back into this one.
And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next? And time is up as far as the first half is concerned here at the Emirates. And so the... So back underway here into the second half. Now with Phillips. Goal. On to Phillips. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Well, he's the player many people have focused on in the build-up to today's match. The manager has left him out today. Interesting decision. Stuart, what do you make of it?
Well, he doesn't look too happy, does he? I don't know whether it's his performances in recent weeks or whether something's going on behind the scenes, but clearly the manager is sending out a message here. It'll be interesting to see what sort of impact he does have if he comes on.
Well, news coming through of a penalty in one of the other matches, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yeah, it was a penalty for Wolves, and the goalkeeper is going to be fuming. He only went and pulled out the Panenka. It's now 1-1 with 54 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Trossard. Marino. Run. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And it's a quality pass. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Arsenal facing Aston Villa. Madsen. Mikel Merino. Dale. It's with Mikel Merino. Bukayo Saka. Arsenal could threaten from this position. And moving the ball nicely. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. And the substitution will occur now. 20 minutes to go. Bukayo Saka. It's with Takehiro Tomiyasu. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Crystal Palace facing Brentford.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium.
And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. In position here to protect the ball. Well, big news I'm hearing. A penalty has been awarded in one of the other games. Alex Scott with the details.
Yeah, it was a penalty for Villa. I think he gave him the eyes because he sent the keeper totally the wrong way. They are losing 3-1 with just over 10 minutes left to play.
Alex with the info as ever. 10 minutes to go then. Right, time to switch it over to the Etty. Might be a chance here. Now, was that the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity? And the referee didn't have much choice. A sending off it is.
Yeah, no complaints there. That's a sending off all day long.
This looks interesting. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Bukayo Saka. It does appear to be opening up on the flank for Arsenal here. Well, as you'll have noticed, we had to cut Alex a bit short just then. Just to confirm, Manchester City did find the net in that match, and they hold the aces presently, leading 2-1. And it's opening up. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Arsenal's corner late in the game. Who can he pick out? Just far too close to the goalkeeper. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And it's a quality pass. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama.
Well, here it is again. The little 1-2 starts it all off. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And that will be all for this game. It goes into the history books as a victory for Crystal Palace. How would you sum this up?
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
All eyes on one man as we approach kickoff. A hat-trick last time out. Can he continue that red-hot form today? Stay tuned.
A warm welcome to the South London stronghold that is Selhurst Park. Joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary will be Sue Smith. And we've got live Premier League action for you today. It's Crystal Palace, and they play Brentford.
Yeah, cheers, Guy. Well, it's so loud in here, isn't it? The fans are really up for this one, and I'm sure the managers will be reminding them, remember what you need to focus on and block out all of that noise.
A terrific tackle. The chance has gone. Here's how the home side lines up.
It's certainly a 3-4-2-1 formation, and this can be quite balanced with the three central defenders, the two holding midfielders keeping it quite tight at the back. But then when they go forward, you've got the three attackers and the wing-backs joining in as well to cause problems.
And that's a foul and a free kick. Having a try, and the keeper saw that one coming all the way. This is how the visitors start the game.
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-2-1. It should be quite compact when they're out of possession, you'd think. It's just how are they going to handle those transitions, though, once they do recover the ball?
Well, nobody seems to want to keep the ball for long here. Just breaking off for a moment here because Alex has a goal for us at Craven Cottage.
Yep, it's a goal for Fulham. Could the goalkeeper have done better? Yes, but let's not take nothing away from that finish. They're the first on the score sheet here with 13 minutes played.
Regular updates from Alex along the way. Could be dangerous. Terrific point-blank save.
Well, I thought that had to be a goal, but the keeper pulls off a tremendous save. It's cat-like reflexes.
The defensive job done for now. And cleared well away from goal. They need to be better on the ball than that. Nicholas Sula. Karim Adeyemi. It looks the right ball. He's in here. And he's being urged to shoot. And there's the opener. The all-important first goal of the game.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great skill to play the ball through. The way to pass, it's just right. And then once he's through, there was never any doubt, was there? Hits it hard and true, and the keeper just can't react in time.
Nicolo Rovella. Well, big news. A penalty has been awarded in one of the other games. Alex Scott with the details.
Well, Fulham were awarded the penalty, and he's only going to hit it straight into Rose Zeds. It remains 1-0 with 29 minutes played.
Thanks, Alex. Sorry, Alex. Chance developing. And it's in. The lead has gone in an instant, and we're all square again. So off we go at 1-1 now. Lovely, incisive ball. Encouraging signs to the attack, but it hasn't led to anything. Good-looking ball played in. And that's not a bad save at all. Rovella. Lovely weighted pass. And it's on now. Oh, brilliantly kept out. But look here, the game stops. It was offside anyway, but let's take nothing away from the save. Working hard to win it back there. did look promising, but threat averted. And that will do it for the ball is rolling. And we're back underway for the second 45. Odilon Kosunu. Rovella. A move of real promise developing. And it just didn't happen for them. And the Premier League fare continues to come your way here on EA TV as Palace face Sheffield United. Be sure to tune in for that. Oh, excellent vision. It's a corner, and the chance may be to go in front.
Well, there's not been much to cheer about for a while, but they're certainly getting behind them here. They sense that a goal's coming.
It's only halfway clear. Play continues as the ref lets that go. Now there's been a goal at Craven Cottage and Alex Scott can tell us about it.
Yep, second one for Fulham. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 59 minutes gone.
Thanks, Alex, as always. No way through with that. Now to deliver a good ball in. To take the lead, and there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team.
Well, this is all about the press from the front. They go as a team, make it so difficult for the defence to get out, and then once they win it back, they're so clinical. It's a lovely goal.
Now there could be something on in a moment. Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out. Eberechi Eze. Well, we have more coverage from the Premier League coming up for you here on EA TV as Brentford face Arsenal. Be sure to tune in for that. Could be dangerous. It's there. It's a goal that's a real settler for them. Two in front now. Karim Adeyemi. And that'll be a Crystal Palace throw. And that will keep the attack moving nicely. The danger averted for now. Fernandez. Well, not long to go until the end, and the hosts clearly second best. That's the story of the game.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed with the performance. Just didn't keep the ball well enough. They were a bit sloppy at times, and the goals conceded, that's going to really concern the manager.
They found a way through. Down nicely and in. And that puts a really impressive seal on what has been a fantastic performance. The ball rolling again, and if there were any doubts, they're surely settled now. Now there's been a goal, and it's happened at Craven Cottage. Here's Alex.
Another for West Ham United. They now lead 3-2 with under 5 minutes left to play.
Cheers, Alex. Nicolo Rovella. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Could be a chance to break here. They've lost it. A promising break ends there. Well, that brings the match to a close. A frustrating day for the fans in attendance, and it's 3 points dropped.
Well, you can see how gutted some of the players are. They know they've been poor today. Not just one or two, it was collectively all over the pitch. Much improvement needed for the next game.
So away we go then.
One man the focus of attention. He's been in terrific form as evidenced by 4 goals in 3 games. Stay with us. Hello everyone, great to have the pleasure of your company here at Bramall Lane. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Sheffield United up against Crystal Palace.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
And now they get the ball rolling. And this is how the starting 11 looks for Sheffield United.
Well, on paper, it's down as a 4-5-1. But for me, it's more likely to be a split midfield, with 3 supporting the front man and 2 sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
No problems for the keeper. And here's the Palace 11.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the 3 advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre-forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
Possession ceded by Crystal Palace. Cannon. And on to Edwards. But a goal to let you know about in the City game. Alex Scott has the information for us.
It's a goal from Manchester City. It was a free kick that deflected off the wall.
Now jumping in because this could be promising for them. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Ahmed Hodzic. Well, we never like cutting off Alex, but sometimes we have to do it for understandable reasons when things are happening. Just to confirm, Manchester City did score in that game. They now lead by 1-0. Feeding it through. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Perez. I must say this looks promising. And Perez now. Possession and patience, the watchwords. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Mukhtar. That's a good pass. And we saw the situation developing. And a goal to tell you about in the West Ham game. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
A number for West Ham United. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 28 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. This could square the game. Oh, but no! Heroism flashed in front of his eyes. Couldn't take the chance.
Well, I think that's a poor miss. They really should be level now. Will they come to regret that?
Oh, big opportunity. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Who's going to get on the end of it? Clearance left a bit to be desired. Goal. And the flag has gone up.
Well, he has to work a lot harder to stay onside there. He didn't read the situation at all.
Oh, good strike. Well, it took a deflection. That'll be a corner. Played over. Well, did his job defensively. Takes the shot. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. And over comes the corner. And foul it is then. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Cipriano. On to Cannon. Half-time then. That brings the first half to a close here at Bramall Lane. And so the match is underway. So underway again, and Palace with the lead, but this game far from being done and dusted. On to Phillips. Good through ball. Edwards. And still looking to get the shot away. A smart stop here. Throw in then to Sheffield United. Well, both teams have had substitutes swarming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Sheffield United facing Arsenal. Marcus Edwards. And Palace with the ball again. Right, I think we'd better go to Alex Scott for an update, because I believe, Alex, there's been a goal at the London Stadium.
Yeah, it's a third goal for West Ham. They're back in this now with 60 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Brahim. And the ball with Pedro Gonçalves. And he was in the right place to intercept. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Crystal Palace facing Manchester United.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
Goal on the ball. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. But nothing comes of it. And goal news to bring you in the Brighton game. And Alex Scott has the details.
Yep, another goal for Newcastle United. They're now behind by 1 with 74 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
Edwards. 5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving, because it's still close. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Also an attacking position, it's not too late for them. Easy save. Went in strongly, decisively. Tom Cannon. A good and fair challenge. And there goes the final whistle. The big story here, maximum points for Palace. What did you make of it?
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the...
The cameras are fixed to one man. Defenders can't seem to get near him. Will it be more of the same today? The action is next on... Hello on an absolutely beautiful evening for football here at Selhurst Park in South London. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Crystal Palace. Can he make it count? And up for grabs off the keeper. Just knocked it out of there. A real opening now. And it's there for him. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape.
Well, it's a 3-4-2-1, so it's going to be interesting to see what's expected of the wing-backs here. Are they going to be high up the field or drop deeper to make a back five? Only time will tell.
Encouraging stuff from United. Could be, and a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. Phillips. Promising pass. But a goal to tell you about in the Arsenal game. Let's join Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Arsenal. After a well-worked move, he got himself on the end of a cross with a beautiful header. They've scored the opener here with 12 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. And teammates around him. Will he finish? Well, it's full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Now, how about the short corner? Mount. Just cutting off the supply. Goal on the ball. Might be a chance here. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Randall. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Must take the lead here. Oh, how about that for a tackle? Shielding the ball superbly. Goal. Now with Phillips. Not the best challenge, free kick. Well, he might be expelled from the game. And it was always going to be crystal clear for the referee in terms of the decision.
Well, he had to make a tackle, didn't he? Unfortunately, it wasn't a good one.
And I think he'll be a bit cross with himself based on that free kick. Not the execution he was looking for. Mount. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Ahamada. Opportunity it is. Can he finish? A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So back in action, and it's up to United now to be inventive. And so the first half has come to an end here at Selhurst Park. So the ball is rolling again. United might be behind, but still plenty of time for them. What can they do in the second 45? Right, Alex Scott, over to you, because I hear there's been a goal at St James's Park.
It's a goal for Newcastle. It was a volley that was mishit. It totally fooled everyone, including the goalkeeper. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 47 minutes played. I don't know what was said at half-time, Derek, but it has certainly worked.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. United have it once again. Nice weight on the pass, and the keeper's hand does the trick. United trailing, maybe the corner will help their cause. Here's a change for Manchester United. The danger is still there. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Crystal Palace facing Norwich City. Good ball over the top. The cross is on. Oh, danger here. A glorious chance. Oh, and there's the goal they were looking for. They're doing this the hard way. Down as they are to 10. Riyad. Phillips. Goal on the ball. And the ball back with United. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Wolves. Sheshko. United might be able to cash in. Trying to open up the defence. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Still level here, but Manchester United making a push near the end. Oh, that's splendid play. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Spurs game. Alex Scott, well, he's made sure the referee has a decision to make.
Number 7, Jeremy Frimpong.
Well, unfortunately, we had to interrupt Alex just then. To confirm, Brighton did score in that game, and they're in front at the moment by 2 goals to 1. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Manchester United venture forward. Do they have a winning goal in the future? He fancies it. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think it...
And it's there for him. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat. After months of speculation, the deal is finally done, and we're just minutes away from seeing his debut. Can he live up to the hype? And hello from East Anglia. This is the scene here at Carrow Road. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Norwich City up against Crystal Palace.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Well, good effective pressure. And here's the Palace 11.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
Well, news coming through of a penalty in one of the other matches, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yeah, it was Brighton that were awarded the penalty. The goalkeeper was having none of it with that run-up. Totally guessed what he was going to do. It remains 0-0 with 6 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Chance to finish. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Well, I'm sure his heart is beating extra quickly because it's his debut game today. Stuart, what should we expect to see from him?
Well, he's a good player, no doubt about that, and he will certainly improve their midfield. I just hope he settles in quickly and shows us what an effect he can have on this team.
Giving him a lot to think about. Well, Palace hoping to return to winning ways after drawing against Manchester United. How might this one go, Stuart?
Yeah, it was a good game, wasn't it? Plenty of action at both ends. 2-2, probably the fair result. Today, I think we'll see a much better all-round performance from them, and they'll probably just about have enough to win.
Might lead to a chance. Can he put them in front? Surely now. Still alive. No-nonsense clearance.
Well, the keeper's made a good save, but you just sense a goal is coming soon.
Very quick thinking there. And Palace could get in behind the defence. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Dan Neil. Ludovic Blas. Devine. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Bit wasteful from Palace. Alfie Devine. Decent position. Has a go! And a fantastic diving save. Well, the short corner routine. Teammate available. Well, I'm hearing the referee has pointed to the penalty spot in one of the other games. Let's hear more about it from Alex.
Yes, it was a penalty for Spurs. A bit of kidology with this one because he sent the keeper the wrong way.
Sorry to jump in. It could be on for them here. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, still an issue here. Danger averted for now. Well, the story of the first half has been written. It's half-time here in East Anglia. And so the battle commences. Decent position. Has a go. And a fantastic diving save. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. An opportunity to... And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Dan Neil. Ludovic Blas. Hidalgo. Cordoba. Neil. Barron. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, they've got a real bargain here. He's such a good player, and he brings so much to this team. This is a really great deal for the club.
Alfie Devine. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Plenty of support here. And just blotting out the danger.
It's a message to Jay Cheatham. Happy birthday, Jay. From all of your friends, including Mike.
Just a quick reminder, action from the third round of the FA Cup coming up live on EA TV. It's Norwich City facing Bristol City.
Well, it's great to have a break from the league for the players and the fans. Everybody loves this competition, and so do I. It should be a good game.
Blas. Hidalgo. Dan Neil. Alfie Devine. Now with Neil. Ludovic Blas. Blas. Barron. Good idea. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Just cutting off the supply. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And goal news to bring you from the London Stadium. That means, without further ado, it's over to Alex.
Another for West Ham United. They're ahead by 2 now with 72 minutes on the clock.
Alex with the info as ever. Fruitful looking attack. Can they produce something? He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Opportunity it is. Oh, that is a super save.
Well, he had...
We're here to enjoy a matchup that football fans are sure to relish. Which side will step up and deliver? It's all coming up next on EA TV.
A warm welcome to the South London stronghold that is Selhurst Park. I'm Guy Mowbray, and the former England forward Sue Smith is with me for commentary, and everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. It's Crystal Palace, and they take on Lincoln City.
Yeah, it's obviously a break from the league today, and there is still a long way to go.
Oh, top quality goalkeeping to deny what looked a likely goal. Throw in for Crystal Palace.
Well, so close to seeing an early goal there. If not for the keeper, they would have been ahead. Great save, though, you have to say.
And that's where it ends, with possession lost. This is the Crystal Palace lineup.
Yeah, it's a 3-4-2-1, and this is quite a narrow formation, so it's key that the two wing-backs provide the width. The front three, I'm sure they'll combine in attack, and maybe another midfielder join in as well.
This is the lineup for the visitors.
Well, it does look to be a 3-4-2-1, and the flexibility in this will be provided by the wing-backs. The two midfielders can help in both defence and attack, and they'll look to dominate that midfield battle.
Not a lot of time for him. Really good pass. It's keeper's ball. The cross may be mishit, certainly misplaced. For the lead here. It's there. That changes things. A goal for 1-0. Quick into the tackle, and the result is a throw.
Tomorrow, if you'd like more ticket details,
Pass that results in a throw-in, a little unlucky.
or contact the ticket office for more information.
What a chance here! And against the post. Well, nothing doing for them in the end. That's a good ball. Genuine chance. And it's been kept out to deny him the double.
He showed really good movement to get himself into those goal-scoring positions. Just couldn't quite find the clinical touch there.
And that's not properly away yet. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. He's in here. Great work. What's next? And this could be. In it goes. Level once again. What a game this is turning out to be. They're just looking now for that final pass through. And for all the keeping of the ball, they've gone nowhere. This is a good run. Now, can he pick out the right option? Found nicely and in. Oh, chances don't come much better. They really should be taken.
They should, and when you're through 1v1, you've got to find the back of the net. You could have just placed it.
Excellent. And treatment needed, so the game stops. And a restart in the traditional way, a drop ball. Read the pass well and cuts it out. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end at Selhurst Park. So away we go then for the second half. A lot of room for them here. Like most of us, you've been following the transfer saga that seems to have gone on for a while, but now it's gone through, Sue. Deal done.
Well, yeah, there's certainly been a lot of focus on him over the
this
last
could be
week.
it now, Sue. And it's a decent stop by the goalkeeper. Well read to gain possession. Game to lose from here. So it's 2-1 as the ball gets rolling again. Plenty of space to attack now. And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. This could be threatening. Chance for the equaliser. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to probably stop that. And the very best of the Premier League keeps on coming for you on EA TV as Palace face Fulham. All the action live on that one.
Yeah, should be a good game, that. Some top quality players to watch.
But he's fluffed his lines there.
Well, he just isn't composed when the chance comes. It could still go either way here.
And the work pays off as they get the ball back. Played through nicely. Just needs the composure now. Surely. It's in! And of course it's in! It's a masterclass in finishing to complete his hat-trick. 3-1 then as we get started again. Promising looking attack this. Now this has to be. Excellent work in goal there, well saved.
Well, what a save that was. He's certainly playing his part, isn't he? Just have to make sure that they don't become too complacent.
Hang on, what about this? It's there! Hope restored! They're back in this game. Plenty of goals here today then, 3-2 now. Tino Livramento. This is another good-looking attack. This is a lovely spell on the ball. Not a lot of time for him. Not long to go now. Have they done enough here? Just edging it.
Well, what an entertaining game for the neutral. The managers will be frustrated with the goal.
Oh, they could be in here. A really promising attack has come to naught. Beautifully weighted ball. Could they take advantage here? Time's starting to be the enemy now. And a cross that could be dangerous. And that's it. The final whistle. That means celebrations around
After months of speculation, the deal is done, and we're just minutes away from his debut. Can he live up to the hype? We'll find out soon.
A warm welcome to the South London stronghold that is Selhurst Park. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the former England striker Sue Smith for commentary. And we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Crystal Palace and they play Fulham.
Yeah, cheers, Guy. It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, when they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals.
You can see and sense the frustration after that. It needed a more subtle, certain finish. Here's how the home side lines up.
Well, I'm looking at this thinking it's a 3-4-2-1. In attack, they should have plenty of options. The three forwards, they're either going to stay narrow and combine, or they're going to split to move the defence around. And the midfielders need to make sure that they can cover the width of the pitch when they don't have the ball.
Just needs the composure now. A promising looking attack, but it's come to nothing. It looks the right ball, but no, just offside.
Well, I thought he timed his run perfectly here. Incredibly close, but just about the correct decision, I think.
And it's cleared away from goal. Here's the Fulham team sheet.
It's certainly a 3-4-2-1 formation, and this can be quite balanced with the three central defenders, the two holding midfielders keeping it quite tight at the back. But then when they go forward, you've got the three attackers and the wing-backs joining in as well to cause problems.
Unsurprising who we've picked out as our player to watch here. What are we expecting to see from him today, Sue?
Well, he was unplayable in the last game. His clever movement, his excellent finishes, it was just brilliant to watch. Hopefully we'll see that again today.
To put them ahead. They've given it away here. Good job done to keep it there. Really good pass. There's been a goal, and it's happened in the Brentford match. Here's Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Leeds. It was a volley that was mishit. It totally fooled everyone, including the goalkeeper. It's now 1-0, 25 minutes on the clock.
And Alex will keep us updated.
Please return to your vehicle. The lights are on.
What a chance here. Maybe now. It's in. Deadlock broken. And just how crucial could that prove to be? Malik Thiaw. And they've got it back now. Lovely ball, could be a chance. Well, it's a poor ball, giving possession back cheaply. Well, let's cross over to Alex Scott now because she's got a goal at the Emirates to report.
It's a goal for Arsenal. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 37 minutes played.
Thanks to Alex for the update. And this could be. It's in! 2 to the good. That little bit of buffer, and it's just a matter of keeping concentration now.
We simply have to focus on this man. In imperious form and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV? Hello and welcome on what is a very rainy day here at Goodison Park on Merseyside. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Everton up against Crystal Palace.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
And here's how Everton line up.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
And introducing the visitors' lineup today.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding.
Can he finish this? And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
So Everton restart the game, well aware that the pressure has been applied. How will they respond? Koluwalase Arokodare. What a magnificent pass. High pressing at its best. Just cutting off the supply. Eze. Score on the ball. That's useful play, but they took care of the situation defensively. Gnabry. The fans want to see a shot. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Really get him stuck in. And possibilities here. Well, no problems defensively. This could square the game. But the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
Showing good width here, Palace. And he's through here. And it's opening up. And a goal to really bolster things for them. Two in front.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Adam Wharton. Koluwalase Arokodare. And he's alone in the middle by the look of things. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal! So moving once more, and Everton right back in this contest now. Killian Phillips. Goal. Well, getting very close to the half-time interval, and it's a narrow lead for the visitors to this point. Stuart, how would you assess what we've seen?
Well, it's been a good first half so far, and they've been the better side, certainly going forward. They now just need to keep playing with intensity right up to the break.
The supporters want to see him have a go. And the keeper more than equal to the task. On to Phillips. Karim Adeyemi. Goal on the ball. Could be dangerous. Well, he's been ruled to have taken up an illegal position. Only just, however, Stuart.
Well, he loves running off the back of defenders, but on this occasion, he's just gone a fraction too early.
Serge Gnabry trying to open up the defence. Could be in. Oh, and it goes! Now they're level. Who saw this coming? Incredible! And so there we have it. The first half has come. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Kylian Phillips. Goal on the ball. Ahamada. Pass and move, pass and move. Can he finish? That is tackling of the highest order. And the pressure being exerted. Can he play it in? Might lead to a chance. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, that's a very impressive return, isn't it? He's been excellent, and it's not just been his goals. His all-round play has looked really bright this season.
That is a tackle and a half. And the ruling is offside here. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front. But the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, at around £60 million, I think he'll prove to be an excellent signing. Yes, he'll be under pressure, but he's got the character and, more importantly, the ability to cope with it.
Oh, fine stop. Carlos Alcaraz. And a timely intervention. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Everton facing Spurs. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? Oh, what an opportunity. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2.
This is a message for all away supporters. Can you please remain seated
Garcia.
after the game, and your coach will meet
Just
you.
knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Crystal Palace taking on Leeds United. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Can they use it to their advantage? Sloppy in possession from Palace. Serge Gnabry. How can they turn one of these attacks into a goal? Goal on the ball. Well-timed tackle. Gnabry. This could level it. There's someone to play it to. And he's breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Well, the attack just lost its momentum, and the keeper will collect. And tidily played. Gnabry. And still trying to get the shot off. Just the tackle that was needed. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Promising sequence. And there goes the final whistle. The big story here, maximum points for Palace. What did you make of it? And so the battle...
All eyes on one man as we draw closer to the whistle. A hat-trick last time out. Can he continue that red-hot form today? Stay tuned.
We're at Selhurst Park today, a stadium famed for its special atmosphere. I'm Guy Mowbray, and alongside me for commentary is Sue Smith. And a live game from the Premier League on the way. It's Crystal Palace, and they play Leeds United.
Yeah, cheers, Guy. Well, it's so loud in here, isn't it? The fans are really up for this one, and I'm sure the managers will be reminding them, remember what you need to focus on and block out all of that noise.
So the first half kicks off. This is how the visitors start the game.
Yeah, it's a 3-4-2-1, and this is quite a narrow formation, so it's key that the two wing-backs provide the width. The front three, I'm sure they'll combine in attack, and maybe another midfielder join in as well.
Eze. He's in here. Maybe now. And there it is. 1-0 already.
Well, we can see it again, and he does well. He shows great strength and balance to fend the defender off, and then he slots it home. It's a really good goal, that.
That is going to be a retrospective yellow card.
Well, you could see it was a foul. But the ref allowed play to continue and then went back. Great referee in that.
And we're back underway at 1-0. He's drifting into a useful position here. Could get it over now. Promising position, this. Is this the equaliser? Can he finish? And it's a decent stop by the goalkeeper. And it's a short corner. Oh, could be a chance here. Doesn't want to lose it now. There's a chance for the breakaway here. And unable to retain possession. Brendan Aronson. Daniel James. Real opportunity. And there's the equaliser. It's all square again. So off we go at 1-1 now. Sula. Eberechi Eze. Ladislav Krejci. Jayden Bogle. Nicolo Fagioli. Aronson. That's a good ball to put them ahead. Well read to gain possession. Stiller. Daniel James. Still all square. Can they make this pressure count? There's a chance for them to go now. The counter fizzling out in the end. Now for the finish. Real chance here. Oh, top pass from the goalkeeper.
Oh, it's a great save. Certainly showed his class there and prevented an almost certain goal.
The defence does its work. And that brings a close to the first half here at Selhurst Park. The ball is rolling. We're underway. And the game restarts with the sides level. Sula. Eberechi Eze. Switched on and ready to intercept there. Nicolo Fagioli. Well, I'd like to know your thoughts on the transfer that's finally taken place, Sue. It seemed to take a while, but it's all systems go now.
Yeah, the figure being reported was around £50 million. He is a top player, and I'm sure he's going to have an impact. I bet the fans will be so excited to watch him play every week.
Karim Adeyemi. Counter-attack coming, away they go. Just needs the composure now. Here it is. Oh, superb save. He's done so well to keep that out. Well, searching for his second, but the keeper equal to it this time.
Yeah, well, he's looking lively, isn't he? Popping up in these sorts of positions on a regular basis now.
Don't forget that there's more from the Premier League on the way right here on EA TV as Palace face Manchester City. Another match for your viewing pleasure.
Blue car, please return to your vehicle. Your lights are on.
Jayden Bogle. Brendan Aronson. Angelo Stiller. Good passing, not looking to force it just yet. finish. Oh, wonderful stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react, but you have to praise his reflexes.
And the corner is fired in. There's a good amount of freedom here. And into the box it goes. And that's too tame. Easily keeper's ball. There could be a chance to win the game here. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point.
Well, the fans have been frustrated at times today, but they know the team need them. So those noise levels have just gone up for one final push.
And offside rules the assistant referee. Jaden Bogle. Brendan Aronson. Making decent progress here. And it goes behind for a corner. A goal now could win the game. Into the box it goes. Well, not quite fully away here. Well, they've done the hard work, it seemed, but no end product. There's a chance for them to go now. Weighted beautifully. And that's a challenge that has to be his last of the match. Well, a chance might have developed, but not now. And that is the final whistle. It ends all square here in what was a thoroughly entertaining game. Sue, give us your verdict.
One man the focus of attention. He's been in terrific form as evidenced by 4 goals in 3 games. And a warm welcome. This is the scene here at the Etihad Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Manchester City up against Crystal Palace.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Being egged on by the crowd. And a look at the starting 11 for Manchester City. Rodri plays alongside Nicolo Barella in the centre of midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Now Munoz. And passing it through. Oh, but brilliantly read to cut it out. It looks so promising. Well, it's tight at the top and extremely tense, just as we would want it, Stuart.
Well, it looks like being a very close race for the title, doesn't it? There's nothing to choose between the teams, but can one of them just go on a great...
Oh, big chance here! Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Leao. And there it is, a chance. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. Leao. Options in the centre. I'll tell you what, that is really top-class defending. And he's lost custody of the ball here. He has very much been the talk of the town going into this match. Really, we've all been speculating. Would he play from the start? Would he be ready to play? Well, Stuart, we have our answer.
Well, that's a very quick recovery. I just hope they aren't rushing him back here. It can so often happen.
Rafael Leao. Short corner taken. And he got to it fairly easily. Ezi. Goal. Shadi Riyad. And Palace finding space on the flank. Real chance. Good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Who can they pick out? And the danger is still there. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment. He looks fit, he looks sharp, and he's full of confidence. He's just been too hot to handle, and I fully expect him to score again today and eventually break that record.
Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. And a strong tackle. Now with Munoz. Barella has it. This looks interesting. Opportunity. And in range. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. And there we have it. That brings to an end the first half here at the Etihad. And they kick off here. And off and running again here. There was a real gulf in class in the first 45. Will we see an improved effort from Palace in the second? Malik Chow. Goal. And that was a very fine read. Well, breaking developments at Elland Road. There's been a goal there, I understand. Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Norwich City. It's now 1-0 with 50 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Pulls it back. And defending as a unit. Well, there's no getting away from it. This is the man so many people have been focusing on ahead of this particular game. If you believe the stories coming out of the camp, this could be his final season. Could he be thinking about hanging up his boots?
Yeah, if the rumours are correct, it's going to be a big loss for the club. They've come to rely on his performances. We all get to that age where it all becomes a little bit harder on the body. He's starting to get...
Great opportunity! And it goes! A 3-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff! Good tackle. 30 minutes left for play. Varela. It should be. No problems for the keeper. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, the figure that's being quoted is around the £35 million mark, which in my view looks to be just about right. Let's hope he fits in quickly and justifies that price tag.
Oh, surely! Superbly read and executed. And into the last 20 minutes. Well, don't forget we have the decisive second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final coming up for you live on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Aston Villa.
Well, that has the makings of an absolute classic between two very good teams, desperate for a cup final appearance. I can't wait for that one.
And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Very effective pass. Real chance. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. Varela. Stop them in their tracks. Might work out. And he might be in here. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Can he put it away? Oh, it's narrowly wide. So unlucky. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Ball on the ball. Now with Hakimi. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. And that brings this game to an end. A day of frustration for Crystal Palace, all things considered. 3 points dropped.